So, starting from right to left, we're having an engine swap. It's the V12 Enzo Ferrari engine. It's better than the original Ferrari engine, so I just stuck with that. Gets you better performance. All-wheel drive drivetrain, and then twin turbochargers. No, don't add any aero and appearance on this, because honestly, it just slows you down. Unless you want to make this a more handling car than a speedy car, don't put anything on there. It's unnecessary. Tire compound race, front tire width, max that out, and then max out rear tire width. Rim style, you can do whatever you want, but as usual, I went with my favorite rim type, the TSW Trackstar 4 rims. Excuse me. Drivetrain, race clutch, race transmission, race driveline, race differential. Now, there are those people who ask, why the differential? Is that really necessary? And I think so. I honestly think so, because as long as it's an S rank or higher car, then it will honestly boost the performance of your car. Race springs and dampers, race roll bars, and then race weight reduction. Engine power, race air filter, race fuel system, race ignition, race exhaust, race camshaft, race valves, race displacement, race pistons, race twin turbochargers, and then intercooler is completely your choice. I really just went with the intercooler for the more power. If you go with race intercooler, you can hit an R1 rank. If you don't, then it'll be an R2, but it doesn't really matter. No intercooler, that'll just take off weight. It'll be less weight. Adding the race intercooler adds on about, that's 312, that's 89, 12, 89, tacks on about 77 pounds, but 77 pounds for, the 64 horsepower it gives you, that's, I go with the intercooler. Race flywheel, just because it reduces weight. Okay, to the tune setup. We will start at the beginning at differential. Front acceleration 100%, rear acceleration 100%, and then deceleration for both is 50. Torque is 75% to the rear. Braking, I prefer my braking at 200%. Then damping, just from top to bottom, 8.5, 9.5, 6.5, 7.1. And then springs from top to bottom, 799, 874.7, 4.8, and then 4. Anti-roll bars from top to bottom, 29.97, and then 24.19. The alignment, oh crap, oops. I keep it at -5 degrees for the camber, front rear, toe 0 degrees, front caster 5 degrees, and then gearing, 315 for final drive, 289 for first gear, 1.99 for second, 1.51 for third, 1.20 for fourth. For fifth, I just go with 1, and then sixth I go with 0.85, and then tire pressure is 30 for both. Oh, yeah. Alright, and the benchmark is 268.2, and we will take it to the old Le Mans, and we will see if it actually gets that high. And then you can also see how it handles some of the turns on the way there. Loading, loading, loading. Alright. Old Le Mans course. There we go, that's better. Alright, let's go. It's a strong launch. Most of the time, pretty much stays straight. It doesn't really veer off to the side that much. Whoa. That was poor braking on my behalf. It's keeping a steady speed. Going around these turns here. Kick it up a little bit, then slow it down so that we can make this turn here. Boing. And then we're gonna start okay. Now let's see if this thing can actually hit the 268 it says it can. On this old Le Mans straightaway. Well, we're at 230. It's still accelerating pretty rapidly. 240. Just cracked 250. And there's 260. 265. 67. Oh! Whoops. Normally this thing does actually hit 268, but I accidentally crashed into that wall there, so kind of didn't do that. We can try and go the opposite way and see if I can make it go 268. But regardless, this is a fast car. Works really well, really powerful. It's got over 1,000 horsepower, and it's just a nice looking car in itself. I mean, it just looks cool. Now we are hitting straightaway again. 230. Whoa. $240. Did I damage the something? I must have damaged something. Regardless, this thing can hit 260, or 268. I've done it before. I did it last night. Okay, to the next car build that I'm going to show you all. This is a car build that I like myself because I like this car. Wait, I think I've already done this car. Maybe, possibly. Okay, we'll just do a different car. We won't do the one I planned. Let's see. We will do this Bugatti Veyron 16.4. And I know I'm not a Bugatti fanboy. I'm not a Bugatti fan. Real life, it's one of the biggest wastes I can think of. But, I mean, in a game, and in a game of which I got it for free from leveling up, I guess I can sport it. Aero, don't get any of it. It slows you down. Tires and rims, race tires, of course. And then max tire width for both. Rim style, I don't care, it's just whatever you want. I mean, whole shot, whole star. That's what this one uses. excuse me, okay. Race clutch, race transmission, race driveline, race differential, race springs, race roll bars, race weight reduction, race air filter, just pretty much race everything. And then once again, once it comes to race intercooler, this is really on your own opinion. It gives you plus 22 horsepower, but tacks on around 20 pounds, 20, 30 pounds-ish. You know, my weight to power ratio, 22 horsepower versus like around 20 to 30 pounds. I think 1 horsepower, or just the power of 1 horse itself, can easily carry like 20 pounds. So I honestly don't see why not to get it. That's just me though. Race flywheel. Benchmarked, this thing can top out at 263.3. But in some cases, benchmark is wrong. So let's see. We are going to hit this race, and we'll see how well it does. I haven't done a Need for, god dang it, not a Need for Speed, Force video in a while. And for those of you on Drift Dragon 97's channel, his YouTube channel name is Joey Adkins. But him and I did a Forza 4 race a while ago and recorded it. But you see, my phone is being like a video hater and won't let me render it. It'll let me render other videos, but it's not going to let me render that one. So, sorry Joey, but it's just not letting me render it. So we'll probably end up having to do like another video sometime later-ish. And then we can like explain the rules or whatever, like later. But it's just not gonna let me render this one. So let's go. This thing gets one heck of a kick. Let's slow it down because this thing can't Yes, this thing can't turn. This thing can't turn worth a dime at speeds like that. And I can never make that turn. Like, if anyone races me online and on this map, then you'd probably beat me just because I can never make that one turn. Who knows? Oh well. See, with other cars, I could make that turn at like 90. But this Bugatti, me personally, I think it'd do better as a drag racing car than anything else. Simply because, I mean, it has crap for handling. It's meant to go straight. And so, that's exactly what it should be built for. So, I think eventually I could do a drag racing build for this car, because I think it'd be more of a dragster. But, anywho, let's get going. Whenever it launches, it likes to really turn left really hard, and so you gotta kind of counteract that a little bit. But, as you see, this thing accelerates really freaking fast. And I just remembered I didn't show you the tune setup for this car. So, after this straightaway, showing you the speed, I'll show you the tune setup for this car. We've already hit 250 miles per hour. Almost 260. 264, 67, 68, right there. Whoa. So I'll finish out this straightaway, but you saw how fast it went, and how, you know, fast it got. Oh, this is gonna hurt. The car's not broken. And, oh no, it'll still drive, but its drivetrain is really screwed up. How much did I bang up this car? Let's see, oh wow. Ouch. I just can't really see much of the damage. Because cars that are all carbon fiber, like this car is, they don't show any details of the damage, really. So, kind of lame. Oh well, tune setup. You're going to start all the way down here. You've got, for the front, I'll just go from top to bottom. 100%, 0%, 100%, 75%, and 75%. Okay. Sorry. Braking. In this top to bottom, I'm just going to do all these top to bottom. So just, yeah, 50%, 200%, no arrow. 8.7, 9.3, then 6.6 and 7.0. 896.3, 948.5, 5.1 and 5.1. Anti-roll bars, 29.97 and 24.19. Alignment, both -5 camber, 0 degrees, 0 degrees, and then 5 degrees. For gearing, final drive, 2.21. Then 2.89, 1.95, 1.40, 1.13, 0.95, and then 0.88. And then tires are 30 psi each. So there you go. This is the Bugatti. Well, my Bugatti anyway. Crap. I got it like this after I spent like a long time tuning and fiddling with this, because I wanted it to have a higher top speed, and then I wanted it to get to the top speed fast, and this was like this is one of the better tune setups I experimented with and found. Excuse me, I've been burping the entire video. And so yeah, this is a Bugatti Veyron. And I'm now gonna screw around and just go backwards in this. Just to see, like, when I'm actually gonna hit something and do damage to this car. To the engine. Because this thing's engine is, like, in the back or in the middle. So, smashing the car from the front shouldn't do anything. Yep. Okay. Anyway. These are the two car builds for the day. This is Denmark the Dark. Signing out.